To begin understanding how a GIS works, it's important to have a strong grasp on its layers and how they work. In the simplest of terms, layers are where your data is stored when making a map. To access them, click on the Layers tab over on the left-hand side of the screen. This will open up the Layers menu, where you can edit them in a variety of ways. For the purpose of this demonstration, I have added two layers: volcano status and tectonic plates and boundaries. You can see that this one can be expanded to reveal two more sublayers: plate boundaries and tectonic plates. These sublayers are actually what we call feature classes. They are considered homogeneous as they contain similar features that are all spatially represented in the same way. But what do I mean by this? Well, if I toggle the visibility of all my layers except one by clicking on the eye icon like so, now only one of my layers is interactable. So when I click through onto my map canvas, I won't be selecting any of the other layers by accident. Right now, for example, I'm only looking at my tectonic plates layer. So if I click through on this layer, I can see that an entire polygon has been selected. If I click any other object on this layer, a polygon will always be selected. This tells me that it's a polygon feature class. Now, if I turn off this layer's visibility and turn on plate boundaries instead, this time when I click through, I can see that it doesn't select the entire polygon. It would only select a tiny subsection of it. And that's because this isn't a polygon at all. It's actually made up of lots of different lines. So if I select anywhere else on my map, I'd always be selecting a line rather than a polygon, which tells me that this time I am handling a line feature class. Lastly, if I move on to my volcano status layer and zoom in so that it's a little bit clearer, I'm doing this by using a pinching motion on my trackpad, the same of which can be achieved using the scroll wheel on a mouse, or with these plus and minus icons on the bottom right hand of the canvas. I can see that this layer is made up of many individual points. They don't look like a point because their traditional symbology has been changed to a triangle. Anyways, the point is, no pun intended, that each of these objects is its own individual point that can be interacted with, which means that this is a point feature class. And that's it. That's the basics of each feature class available for you to store data in.